shit, I forgot. There we go. Things are happening. Things are making sense. Doing what I'm supposed to do. That's a first. Crazy things are happening. There we go. It would help if I clicked on the screen I want to use. Disrespectful. I don't know why I keep trying to use my mouse whenever I know that's not going to function. So I think the goal for today is to get to Besaid. That shouldn't take too long. But like I said, it's been a hot minute since I played this, so we'll see if I remember it correctly. Oh, I have somebody watching. Hello. Oh, we did this last time too. This whole... There we go. Getting them to do what I want. Roll down. Go down a little bit. There we go. I will say, I very much prefer the PlayStation controls on this over the PC controls, but it's cool. Hey, hot chick in like a jumpsuit, right? That's what you would call that, or what is this scuba suits called? Is it called a scuba suit? I feel like it's not. I feel like it's more complicated than that, and I do not remember. A wetsuit. That's what I'm looking for. Is the word wetsuit. Which is Rikku in a wetsuit stealing grenades from fish. Don't ask about why these fish have grenades. Just accept it. I almost wanted to use my overdrive because I want to practice trying to get the timing on this fucking keyboard, but I didn't. I don't have an explanation. I just didn't. Don't I fight like a giant cephalopod type creature? No, it doesn't look like does it? Is it? I want to say it looks like a squid thing, but I could not know what I'm talking about. That's 100% a thing that happens to me. Oh, it's got tentacles. I'm right. I know what's happening. I remember my favorite fucking game. Ooh. Dude, that is my biggest thing though. It's because this is my favorite game, ever. But because I don't play it every year or whatever, sometimes you'll run into somebody that just has much better recall than you. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, but you remember this boss that was named this, that? And I'm like, what did it look like? Was it the giant flower one and on the island? No. I need more descriptions. Grenade. Explosion. Woo, got it. Wasn't perfect, but it was significantly better than last time. Do your swoosh. A swooshy boy. A swooshy boy. Ah, range attack. That's fine. Press A in the command window to access them. A? Diane. You know what? That's actually not what I want to do. Every time, please give him a potion. He is a weak boy. He will die. Not that she's particularly like thick with HP. She ain't thick with HP like she's thick with titties. Oh, people shouldn't. I shouldn't be allowed to speak. I should need a constant adult supervisor. Let's steal from him. Let's see what he has. Oh, just more grenades. Cool, 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 cool. Bull ring. Or oh, she does get 50 HP when she does that. Cool. What the deuce? I forgot that this was a thing. See? I really should smoke less weed. Ow. You guys ever like randomly just be doing something and suddenly like your boob hurts and you're like, I don't know what's happening. Why am I in pain? Is it cancer? Is it the Rona? Is it time? Is it happening? Oh, this is what people would talk to me. Explosion. Cool. Jesus, I can't see where I'm going. I forget how frustrating the camera angle is. How do I go up? I know it's Z to go down. Or it's X to go down. Right? And I can't go down. I think I need to go up, don't I? Am I stupid? What do you have to say, Rikku? Am I able to have dialogue with you at this point? Oh, okay, there we go. I was just trying to get to that sphere on the mini map, but like, it'll be fine. Why did I think there was more to this than that? There is more to this than that. I don't know. I could also just be stupid and like not remember it, but. Mm-hmm. Other swimming boys. Hello, swimming boys. Just random L bed men floating in the water. No big deal. Not weird at all. Don't ask any questions. This doesn't concern you. You know what? I was going to say something inappropriate. But I'm my own adult and can censor myself whenever I want to. Oh, sorry. Me looking at a thing that actually has the Xanarchy theme song playing in the background. I'm not a weeb. I don't care. Sorry, I knocked over a thing of nail polish, but it was close, so it's fine. Yeah, it's why you get to sleep on the ship and not in the water. You're welcome. Here is your tray of slop. I say that because I have no idea what that food is supposed to be. But he seems pumped as fuck about it. But I guess I get that. She's such a babe. I love her. Although I guess if we're talking about babes, hopefully we'll meet Lulu during this stream.
Hello there. What is your name?
Rikku.
Wow! You really do understand. Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
What?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you, anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know
You're
who
not a
you are.
racist, are you?
Where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand Apes.
And a butthole time traveler.
Hit your head or something?
Which I guess if you didn't see my other stream, that joke only half makes sense. Sin looks like a butthole.
Oh, right.
That's the joke.
Anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Arin and I were engulfed in this light.
In this glowing butthole.
But then I started to wonder.
Little did I know it was my father's butthole. Oh, I hate
Isn't
this.
that funny?
No, I don't. I'm hilarious.
You're Sin. Don't worry. You'll be better in no time. They say your pink gets honey when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Well, if you would you stop jumping into time traveling buttholes? So I don't have to do that again. Thank you.
You said you play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone
I love that. You're definitely not from the Abandoned Cities Anarchy, but you probably are a famous blitzball player. The fuck do I know? Really makes me question how reliable Rikku is.
Okay, leave it to me.
But she's aggressively positive, and I love that.
You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait
And
for me.
she's hot without being like
Um,
aggressively inappropriate, like sexual, which I also
from Saturday,
enjoy.
right? Yevon
I
said
always
you
am
were
like, oh, okay,
you might upset
you made
someone.
like a hot, sass, like hot, like
Oh,
funny girl character. Are you gonna make her act like a huge freaking like skis too? You're gonna follow that boring ass trope? And they didn't do that with Rikku, which I enjoy.
my Xanarkin?
Like she's cute and she knows it,
Kind of.
but she's also has no interest in sitting on every face she sees,
Since when?
or at least no overt interest. I don't know what Rikku does in her spare time. That's her life.
Luca? I thought Sin
I
was
just think she's a well-rounded character and she's like a believable character that makes
a year or
sense.
two. But
Oh,
1,000 years into the future?
I'm sorry. I'm just talking through cutscenes.
No way. Whoa, whoa.
Done. Done. Hey, what are you doing? Be good. Sorry. Periodically, you gotta yell at your pets and make sure they're not trying to destroy your entire home.
You shall go, puppy.
Save current game. Heck yeah, save current game. Let's do it. Even though I like just saved, but I have no desire to sit through that cutscene again.
Rikku!
Besaid! Waka waka!
Blitzball! Hey, you okay? Hey!
What is their blitzball team? It's the Besaid champions or the Besaid somethings. They're not very good. They always are like the first team to lose at Luca. How much time do you think Waka spends on his hair every morning? It's gotta be a lot, right? I mean, it's banging though. Good for him. Looking slick as hell.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
I have to find a. I have like a desk lamp that doesn't really work, but I need to find one so I can like set it right here and have actual like consistent decent lighting because I can see my little view of myself. The lighting changes every like 7 seconds,
Playful.
and that would be very annoying for me. Like if I were the one watching, I wouldn't want to fucking watch that shit.
What did you say again?
I meant forget that.
Forget that.
I got
Got
too
too close.
close to Sin and my head's all foggy. So I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxic got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
Praise be to Yevon. Yavon.
All right, back to practice. I'm Waka.
See, my whole goal was just to make it to Besaid because I thought that ship part was a little bit longer, but I'm also a little dumb, so it's fine.
You hungry?
I don't know how many times I could say that same thing
I'll
though.
get you some.
Stop that. Be good. Howdy, howdy. This is Final Fantasy, okay? Developers love to put shit out on these little like outcroppings that are incredibly inconvenient to walk to. Ah, there's nothing this time. How dare. You always check though, man. I was playing the Final Fantasy remake to myself, and that's what I kept saying. I was like, just don't forget to check. You're gonna walk past so much shit if you're not checking it as I start to run away from this chest. Cool, fam. Ugh. No, I'm not swimming. That's gross. Which I love swimming as like a human being, but I there's zero swimming game mechanics that I've ever played where I was like, oh, this is great. I really like this. This is what I want to do. No, it's never great.
I felt like
Damn, Walker, your back is so muscular.
I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. You labor all
Bubbles.
day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with them. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, sins are punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Rikku said. Waka and Rikku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But use from the Xanarkand days, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just lived life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
That speech from Waka is really where those fucking like deep ass Final Fantasy make you question society and like the world things come from. Y'all, I finished the Final Fantasy VII remake and I never played the original, not on purpose. It just growing up we weren't actually like allowed to play games. Yeah, but there's stuff that way. Waka. So, you know, we played what we could get our hands on and that was just it. And then as an adult person, it obviously was such this like crazy renowned game that to try and buy like copies of it was so fucking difficult. And I just didn't ever put in the work. So I never played the original. But the remake is so good. Like this game and that game both touch on stuff that I feel in real life. God, no wonder that I enjoy this so much. You kidding me? If I was a slightly different person, I would be an eco terrorist. I'm sure there's like a chest somewhere. If I remember correctly. I'm not. Oh, see? I fucking knew it. That just makes his name sound bad. I shouldn't do that. Nice. No, there's a chest down there, you bitch. I expect you to get what? Who was it? I watched before I decided to replay this because I kind of in my head was like, oh, what if I did like the completion, like tried to do like a completionist type thing? So I watched the completionist video on this. I was like, this is an awful idea. I'm definitely not doing that. That doesn't sound like fun. Also, I'm not very good. Like, let's be clear. Expectations, keep them motherfuckers down here, like under the desk. All right. I can understand what to do and then not be able to execute it. It's a thing with me. But no, I was like, oh, what if I did like a completionist type thing on this? And, you know, like tried to play every single part of my favorite Final Fantasy game. And I'm not a super game completion person, but after watching his video, fuck no. Like, I just no. Why is the score to this game so good? Shit. I'll be honest, guys. It's not that I'm entirely lazy with the sphere grid. I know that, but I feel like it's not a fun time for you guys to watch me fuck with the sphere grid. I say you guys, like I have more than one person watching me right now. But like, if somebody's watching me, I'm very aware that there's no, like, so if I'm streaming it, it's not fun for people to watch me spend 10 minutes contemplating where to put a sphere. See, what if I just talked about really divisive, aggressively political topics while I did this? I was just like, hey, any semblance you were going to have a fun and this being a good time? Now we're going to talk about abortion. Just kidding. That would be really, really annoying. That would not be a good time. I'm aware it looked like I was thinking like I was conducting, but that wasn't my intention. But I am aware that is what it looks like. Time to go downtown. Is that SpongeBob thing? Just SpongeBob will bring it around town. Okay. Maybe the full body motion isn't necessary to describe that, but it helps me. Suck my dick, Lunas. That's right. Taking balls to the face. Oh, Waka, your ball's covered in lumps. Are all the Blitz balls lumpy? I always thought they were smooth.
Let me go.
And then he murders him.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
So humble. I always really love Waka until I remember that he's like an actual racist, and it makes me sad.
It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on.
My cat's sitting on my desk. Why do you have a bump? Is that a tumor? Oh no, it's just like the thing in your fur. So long as it's not a tumor.
Our team is gonna rock, eh?
Hi, Pumpkin. Lady.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common.
Oh, look at your
Wasn't
nugget.
too far off either.
Real jazzy jazz. Oh, there you go.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. Never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
The Besaid Aurochs. That's why I couldn't remember it. I knew that it wasn't something generic, but I couldn't remember it.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Yeah. My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory. When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory. You're serious?
No. It was just the world's worst joke. Yeah, he's fucking serious, fam. You don't know who Titus is?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, 'twould be a shame, something.
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you could ask them yourself. They got a lodge in the village.
Suck my dick.
Besaidville.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't know any
Of
prayers.
course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
Okay. You go. Okay, I thought it was like a bigger thing than this, but like, okay, I get it. I get it.
Mm.
Not bad.
Like a bird wing,
Get yourself a
half lunge back
Any Blitzball player would know that
to
prayer.
ball
It's the
holding.
ultimate sign for victory.
Hey, old lady. Hey, old lady. My favorite, Lord of Holland, yeah? Spitting image of me old hubby. I love it. I wish I didn't sound like a valley girl. Besaid's devotion to the teachings of Yevon is commendable. Still, there is much for a priestess such as I to teach them. Sound a little arrogant to me. Priesty, my lady. Fuck you. You're gonna have to suck my fat, meaty blitz balls.
Attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it? I think so. So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you? Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. Wonder why.
I'm sorry.
Jazzy, honey, you're in the way. I will comb you, and I know you hate it.
What the Crusaders are.
If you're gonna stick your still.
Sin, the toxin. Tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since. What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
What a bitch.
Steered Sin away from towns many times. That's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it.
Nope.
Our mission
Nope.
is
If you're gonna sit here, I'm gonna do it.
the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Yeah.
Is Sin
Now you don't want to be in the way as much, do you?
sir?
It does seem really bad. We could just tell you.
Sorry, I'm just combing my cat. It's fun.
Remember, go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
So pretty. Cool. Deuces. That was boring. What's this place? What do you want? What you got? Nothing that interests me. What if I already have all this stuff in stock. I don't need any of your garbage. Winch. Thank you. Bye. Just. Insert the Zelda chest noise. The fiends are around even during the day. Take care not to travel alone, yeah? I probably should have been doing like an Islander voice for that. Oh well, what's been done has been done. Yeah, this is my first time to say, is this your family? Can I home wreck it? Surely those are just tan patches on her skirt and not just her thighs out, right? Whatever, none of my business. I don't need to stare at this strange married mother's thighs. Hey girl, let me stare. Let me get a look at them thighs.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner.
What, you won't feed me first? I have to go pretend to follow your religion, but you won't give me a snack? What am I getting out of this waka, my boy? You guys really make there's a lot of looming happening here. It's really heavy in the textile trade. Hey. Hey, lady. I know I said lady, but that was clearly like a smaller child. And now I'm uncomfortable. Don't do it, you'll get conned. I know you don't like that. I know you have no interest in me conning you.
It was then, standing in that place.
Comb you too. Sorry, guys. I'll stop combing. A statue of a man.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
What's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
What's a high summoner? It's a summoner that knows how to fucking roll a backwood.
Hearing myself make the same excuse.
It's not me. I don't know how to do that.
Really sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Aeon. When the chosen few become summoners, they call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Aeon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
Pretty sure there's a Sphery McPherson in here since I didn't use the one at the Crusaders Lodge. Maybe there's not. The fuck? Who designed it this time? This is Poppycock. Only sworn guardians may approach the cloister of trials. I love the word cloister. Pretty hard, and a toxin will surely release it. Pray hard. Why did I say pretty hard? Pray hard, and the toxin will surely release its grip on you. You know, I've talked to all these people many times, so that's not what this is. I don't need to speak to every single person and get every single scrap of dialogue. I don't need it. Hey, lady, why are you by yourself? Yevon's teachings are our staff and our guide in life. Without the teachings, we just live every day in fear of sin. Get a hobby. I mean, no shit, I'm not saying don't be religious and, like, love your Yevon man, but, like, that's all you would do is just sit and be afraid all day? That's exhausting. Read a book. Take up Blitzball, bro.
Sorry, ma'am. Take a nap.
Here, spoon me. Be my big spoon, Waka.
You could at least go see how they are doing. We can't interfere. It's a rule. But it's fine.
We about to go into a cloister. A cloister of trials.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
Certainly.
My air conditioning is very loud. What's the temperature outside? Insert just all of the background noise. So I'm recording this stream, so I'm going to see how the audio is, like the background noise and everything for myself. because I technically have a headset. It's just not comfortable for a long period of time. It hurts my ear canals. So, but if I completely hate it and think it's just distracting and awful, then I'll start using it.
Is something wrong?
And technically, I had another pair of headphones ordered on Amazon, but they've been like delayed for 2 months now. So, Lord only knows where I'll get those.
Trials. The end is where the object is zero degrees. If the player is hurt, this becomes a perfect zone.
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out.
There's already one there.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes yes.
Why don't you go in there?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Well, guess what?
What if something happens? What if
Titus ain't bound by the rules of your
Presence must be obeyed.
Jesus, okay?
maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all?
The cloister of trials, those who seek to learn of Yevon's secrets, arts are tested by the cloister of trials. Father, I blah 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 blah. Nope. Now we're gonna touch this. Yeah, touch it. Cool. Okay. Lift spheres open the way to the chamber of faith. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. It seems that Besaid spheres are also necessary. Remove the glyph sphere. Can carry only one sphere at a time. Don't I remember it? I will say, like, the puzzle portions of this are far on a far higher degree of difficulty than any of like the puzzle, like the attempts at like puzzly type things in the FF7 remake. Hey, can I have that sphere back? Oh, wait a minute. This is where destruction sphere goes. I'm like super confident now. Hey, can I have that sphere back? Thanks, appreciate ya. Unless, let's just put it in there. I'm pretty sure I need a destruction sphere for that, but like you never know. I could be wrong. I am wrong. Yeah. But I did get a destruction sphere. And I like that. Sweet. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to take that sphere. push. Maybe that one doesn't push. No, damn it. Motherfucker, who just insert it? Put it in the hole. Nothing happened. Cool. Sweet. That's arguably probably an awful noise on my microphone. Ooh, if somebody had their headphones in, that would be so. I mean, not for me, but for them, it would be awful. I wish I could. This is a mechanic that always bothered me, is I can't just like swap them out. I have to go like put one down and pick another one up. I'm aware it does nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stuff. I like stuff. Thank you, game. I always wanted a rod of wisdom. Ow. I seem to remember, like, up until maybe like the last two temples, like, because the last two temples were like really hard, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. But I do seem to remember that I particularly struggle with the ice one.
Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
You want to hold hands, Waka? Want me to put suntan lotion on your back?
Guardians protect them.
What kind of hair gel do you use, Waka?
One of them's got
Because it holds up in water, which makes me believe it's oil-based.
Well, now that we come this far,
So do you just have the greasiest scalp in the world? So I'm gonna push.
What are you doing? Did you tell me to handle it?
no, it's just. See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Kimari.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
You want to find out? Checking them belts out on your skirt, girl. What are you into? Also, titties. Pretty. I always forget about her multicolored eyes. And like I know that I think they mention it somewhere, like in like the story is like a point that someone makes, but I like don't always think about it because in that first scene, like there's clearly one green and one blue, and it's just cute.
Old geezers.
There's a name for that, but I'm forgetting what it's called. Yeah, you thought they were old geezers. Nah, she hot.
Hey, over here. Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
You go, Uni.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Oh yeah, I never changed their names.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed.
What's the term? Simp? Is that what everyone's been saying these days? What simp? I'm kidding, it's cute, I get it.
Introduce you to the
Hold it.
team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Say hi.
So like other than just this like purely fun nostalgic stream,
Hi.
I think I'm gonna
So what's our goal?
see what happens if I like because I recently made the decision like I really want to actually be good at games, not just
To win every match, defeat
because I tend to play them and I don't beat a lot of games because I'm not like highly skilled
That's all we
and I
gotta
get
do.
frustrated and I quit.
Easy, huh?
So like games, especially like platforming style games or online games, I'm just any game where it's like the mechanics are arguably the most important thing as opposed to like the story. I struggle with, generally speaking. So Yuna.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
But I really want to like get good at games that I should, in theory, be good at, having played games since I was a child. Like, but there's a lot of just staples that we didn't play. So
Sorry about that.
I think I'm gonna start doing that. I have a couple of like platformers and stuff like on my wish list on Steam that I'm gonna download and fucks with a little bit on here. That's the plan. I don't think I have any currently downloaded.
I saw the crayon thing.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Learned a thing. Cool.
Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Yeah, I can get you high, Summoner. What's up? Call me, you know? I didn't know you were down. Fuck. Pick your poison, babe. I got a bunch of phone numbers. I'm kidding.
So,
Be very clear.
fun.
Kidding. This is what I do for fun.
Really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
I cannot get anybody drops.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, huh?
Yeah.
No ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if
You ever
she...
do something and then immediately regret it? Yeah, okay.
That's not going to
Making
happen.
sure.
If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Can we spoon?
Stay away from the summoner!
I just want to go to the ore.
Stay away from the summoner!
Good.
Oh, I'm so dumb. Ooh, girl, you came to see me in my dream.
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You trying to come soon, Yuna? I don't know, man. Okay, I'm in quarantine. I haven't had real human interaction in like 2 months. I'm just saying whatever pops in my head.
Oh, hey,
Ladies,
Mako told you not to get any ideas.
he did?
ladies.
Uh,
There's enough Titus to go around.
Fine with me.
If you try to make a Xanarkand Abe's sandwich, because sandwiches are named after the filling, we can make that happen, babe.
Gonna cry again. Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
Jack is such a bitch.
You have to speak loudly.
This entire game, people are trying to tell him, oh, but he's such a good guy. And it's just him being like, he was a horribly abusive, alcoholic, shitbag dad. So, like, he can do whatever he wants. But he treated me like garbage my whole life and then disappeared. And yeah.
You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Rikku.
Just like I said in the last stream, what a babe. Just wait till you meet Lulu. We talking about babes. She is immaculate. And again, they gave her like a real personality and real character traits. They weren't just like, hey, we're gonna make this like banging, belted up, corseted, big titty chick. We're gonna give her like a personality and thoughts, and like she's gonna be fucking badass, and you're gonna need this bitch around. Love me some Lulu.
I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight sin, yeah?
Revenge then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than I was with Vendetta. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is, thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
He's gonna have a sweaty man hug. I say sweaty just because I imagine that. I was just thinking about the climate of that island, and I imagine it's very hot. Let's see. I'm probably gonna stop the stream here. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go and stop here because if I get into this, I will keep playing it till like 3 in the morning, and I do need to get up in the morning and like walk the dog and study for finals and whatever. Cool. Okay, well, to the one person that watched this, muchas gracias.